Hello everybody, it's Ken at Kenknowsgambling, and it's Sunday, which means it's time for another version of Crappy Sunday. Alright, today we're going to do something that I don't know that's ever been talked about anywhere on YouTube, and it's sort of a psychological thing, okay? Let me give you an example. We always talk about holes in strategies. Everybody sees the hole. John, I'm not picking on John over there at Pro Craps, but his Headless Horseman. Boy, if the dice are right, it really, really works. But if something happens, you get a bunch of things out, and it goes bad, there's a hole. But, again, John, I ain't picking on you. That was in my head. I've played his strategy, and it really works well when it works. But anyway, everybody goes, oh, but that's a good system, but that's a good system, but that's a good system, but here's the hole, here's the hole. Well, I got news for you. Every system has a hole. Every freaking one of them. All right, but here's what's not talked about. We understand that there's holes in strategies, but what nobody seems to talk about, or nobody wants to talk about, is the hole in you. Think about that for a second. I have characterized about 15 types of people, okay? 15 characters or characteristics in people. And the hole or the holes in that character. It's a character defect, okay? And I'm going to get over to the table here in a minute, and we're going to talk about one of them. Just one of them, okay? And there's 15 of them. And because sometimes, man, unless you fix the hole in you, you can't fix the hole in the strategy. You got to fix you first. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about one of them. And, I know this might not be a popular video because sometimes the old saying, the truth hurts. But we have to be able to look in the mirror, look at the cold black buzzard truth about ourselves. And then maybe if we fix the hole in ourselves, we can fix the hole in our game. All right? So without any further ado, let's get over to the table. We'll talk about one of them. So let's get to it. All right, everybody, we're over at the table, and this might not be the most popular video in the world, but I think it's going to be probably one of the most important. I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about it, and I know that most people know, and if you don't, I'll tell you again, that I've started a coaching slash mentoring slash teaching. I'm doing it on myself. It's a new business of mine that I have created, and I can flat tell you this, whether you hire me by phone, in person, you come to me, doesn't matter. The very first thing that we're going to talk about in this private session, and I want to underline the word private session, is we have to find the character flaw, your gambling character, not your character flaw outside of gambling. I'm sure you're a wonderful human being. I'm talking about the flaw in your gambling style, because we always talk about holes in the system, but we never talk about the holes that are in you that may be preventing you from doing what a normal, decent system would win, but the hole in you is stopping you from having good sessions. So we have to look at the mirror, and we have to look at the cold buzzard truth about yourself. And you have to be able to accept it, because what I'm going to show you, there's going to be people that this will hit. All right, there's a character flaw. Some of you have this flaw. Now, the problem is some of you are going to look at this and not recognize it as a flaw. You're going to recognize it as, well, that's just the way you do it. And it's not. Okay, it's like the alcoholic, if you will. And he gets drunk and he's in the gutter 5 nights a week. Okay, but when somebody calls him on it, he don't have a problem. He's just fine. But yeah, he has no money. He can't remember nothing. He pukes on himself and he's in the gutter, but he don't have no problem. So even though we can uncover this hole, you have to be able to recognize it and agree that that's a hole. Okay, now, when you hire me as your private teacher, that is the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to get out a piece of paper and we're going to talk about your gambling life. And I'm going to find the hole, if there is one. We can work on that before we start working on this. All right? Now, I've uncovered about 15 gambling character flaws, and I'm only going to talk about one today just to get my point. Okay. You got $110 here. Believe me, this bankroll has nothing to do with nothing. Okay? Nothing to do with nothing. It's just money I've got here to prove my point. Now, again, we're always trying to find the flaw in the system. All right? Now, again, John, I'm not picking on this strategy. I actually like the strategy, but it's just what's in my head. Let's say you want to do the headless horseman. And he comes out with a don't pass. And then maybe the number's an 8. Then he comes out with the come line. If the 7 comes now, it's a beautiful system. It's designed for those short rolls. But let's just say it moves to the 6. And he throws another one out and moves to the 9. Then he throws another one out and moves to the 4. And he's set just like that. Okay? Where's the hole? Well, the hole is a 7 now. You're going to lose. You'll win these 2, but you're going to lose those 2. But a bigger hole than that is the point gets hit. You lose that one. And then that damn 7 comes on the come out. And you lose that one. That's the hole. Okay? Now, I think they've tweaked that, fixed that, whatnot. And that's okay. But again, I'm not talking about the hole in the strategy. I'm talking about the hole in you. Okay? All right. So today, out of the 15, I'm going to talk about Mr. Presser. Mr. Power Presser. Mr. Press, Press, Press. All right. What does that look like? Let's say the fella he's going to do a 44 inside. So let's just go ahead. And remember, he's got $110 out here. That don't mean a lot right now, but we're going to do a 44 inside. We'll just keep this easy. Okay. So Mr. Presser, 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 he has, let's say he gets the 9. All right, beautiful. So he gets $14. Okay, what does Mr. Presser do? Well, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to press the 6. Then he's going to press the 8. All right. He can't really do nothing with $2, or he frickin' would. Some people they might put, that to the rack, that $2, and bring out another 10 and press like that. I've seen that too. Mr. Presser. Okay. Not only do they, a lot of people use their profits to press, but then some people will use from the rack to even press further. Okay. Mr. Press, Press, Press. All right. So let's say he's went ahead. Now he's pressed. Okay. Is he going to collect on the next hit? Hell no. He's got to press again. So let's say this 15 here, he hits the 9. He's going to get 21. See, what he wants to do is capitalize on this long roll, see? All right, so now he's got 21. Well, what's he going to do with that? Well, obviously, we got to press this 8 again. Like so, to 24. And we got to press the 6. We need 1s. All right, so we got 24 there and there. Oh my God, I've got $9 left. We got to press something. So let's just go ahead and press the 5 and we'll take 4. All right, this is 3 hits, y'all. 14, 14, 21. Oh my God, he has enough money in presses to pay for this. No, sir. No, sir. Mr. Press is going to do it again. Next thing you know, let's say he hits the 5. So this 20 is going to pay him 28. Okay, will he rack it? No, he can't. He has to be Mr. Presser. So he's going to take this 25, and he's going to, let's just say he makes this 24 look like 30. We're going to make each of those look like 30, right? So we're going to take that back. And so we need $12 out of this. Let's go ahead and let's put this over here. We need another 12. I'm just going to use it right here. I won't even color it up. So no, he does that. Yeah, he does that 12. And then he's going to add another 12 to this. So now what is he up to? 10, 20, 30. He's up to $34 or so. 10, 20, 30, 34, 36, whatever the hell. Doesn't matter. You get my idea. Okay? And so look at it. Then guess what happens? What happens? Here comes Big Red. Bam! Okay? And he loses freaking all of it. Because he's just got to press. Whether he presses 4 times, 5 times. I know some of you guys that press are going, oh no, that's not how you do it. Yeah, no shit. Okay? But there's people that play this way. They're looking for those monster rolls where finally, maybe, he gets a couple hits and just destroys the casino. But they can't. They got to keep pressing. Mr. Presser. So what happens to Mr. Presser? Okay. So he started with 44. That's what he started with. 44. Look what he won that he gave away. There's 9. Yeah, we'll just make that 10. 10, 25, 25, 50, 60, $65. That would have paid for this and had some profit. But no, Mr. Presser's got to just keep pressing and pressing and pressing. Well, folks, that's a hole in you. Okay? Now, there's going to be some, oh, no, by the way, his $110 is now down to 30, 40, 55, about $60 because his 44 is gone. Plus, he used a couple of it to keep pressing. Okay, so now his bankroll's cut in half. This is all the money he gave away because he don't know how to take money back yet. He's got to keep freaking pressing. All right. Folks, I've seen it way too often, okay? I'm not talking about you people that press collect. Hell, I'm with you. As long as you collect some money every time or every other time, fine. That ain't you I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mr. Power Press. Press. And that 7 will destroy them. They go home broke 9 out of 10 times. Oh, every once in a while it'll work for them, right? That's why they keep doing it. Because every blue moon, they pull the slot and they get the 3 cherries. Yeah. Every once in a while that'll happen. But most of the time, they're the ones that I meet in the elevator. How'd you do? Yeah, I'm up $300. How'd you do? Oh, shit, I'm down $5,000. Yeah. because you're Mr. Presser. All right. Folks, I think you get the idea of this video. There are character flaws within you. And unless you fix those flaws in your gambling character, you're never going to win. You're never going to win consistently. You're never going to be above zero. You're always going to be in the hole. And now you wonder why. Okay? You wonder why. Well, it's this damn system that I'm playing. I got to change systems. Or, yeah, I was on YouTube. I saw this system this guy was doing, but shit, it didn't work. It sucks. And then Ken had a system. I tried it. It sucks. And everybody has systems that suck. Well, maybe, just maybe, you can't point your finger this way. Maybe you point it back at yourself. Maybe you have a problem. Now listen, I know I was sort of passionate about this. And if that's you, you need to fix it. And I can help you. Okay, this is what I do. So anyway, my website is back up. Kenknowsgambling. Now that's my Kenknowsgambling@gmail.com is my email. But www.kenknowsgambling.com. It's back up. I have all my services, all my fees. Everything is posted. And whether it's phone call, teaching, in person, you, me, whatever, it's over there. Go take a peek at it. Any of you that maybe recognize flaws in yourself and you want help, but even I can't do anything for you unless you're willing to help yourself first. We gotta fix you first. Then we can move on to other things, okay? So that's it for Crappy Sunday, y'all. And instead of you guys looking at this as a Johnny Raincloud video, look at it as an eye-opening, an epiphany. If this is resonating to somebody out there, and there's 14 more of these characters, and if you hire me, we'll find out which one of those there is. But I thought this was important to do, and it's not a Johnny Raincloud. It has an opportunity, man, to be the sun coming out. Let's find it. Let's fix it. Then we can get to the tables. Okay? All right. I hope you liked it. And if you did, go ahead and give me the thumbs up. And maybe consider subscribing. But the best thing that you can do for me, as always, is share this video. Share this video to anybody that you think this channel will help. Until the next time, y'all, be great.